Bonnie, I am back. Happy Thursday. I have so many reviews for you guys. I have got to dive in and do reviews because there's so much good stuff for fall everywhere. By the way, um, a lot of people have been asking about our purse charms on Etsy, and I just ordered new clips. So this is a smaller clip for the purse charm, and we're getting medium-sized clips in too. So if you have like a bigger, wider like purse handle, you'll be able to use those on a wider strap. So I just wanted to tell everyone that everyone keeps asking about the purse charms. We have to make more. This one is just starting to get made. It's got the string on it, but my mother is working very hard to get more purse charms done. I want to do some. They're really fun to make. So check out our Etsy store. More purse charms are coming. We got to talk about Bourbon Maple, though, Bath & Body Works. Seriously, you guys, this is one of the best fall candles that Bath & Body Works, in my opinion, has ever done. It's definitely in my top 3 favorite candles, like, ever for fall. Every year I get a couple Bourbon Maples. It is wonderful. So this was last year's jar. Check this out. I actually like this year's jar a lot better. This one just seemed a little plain. It had a lot of the acorns on it. To me, this feels like it should have been Acorn Lane, which, by the way, where is Acorn Lane? Everyone wants that one back. I love the way Bourbon Maple smells cold. It is very, very consistent year to year. I've been getting Bourbon Maple for a lot. I never notice any differences in the formula. So thankfully they're keeping the formula the same. Look at how beautiful the jar is this year. I love the jar on this year's design. It just feels so fall with that kind of burnt orange, and I like the design. I like the little geometric I don't know, like the centerpiece with the title in it. I don't know. It just feels good to me. So I'm loving the design this year. And then we got the hammered copper lid, which I always love it when we get a little upscale lid. Last year we just got the standard White Barn. It was kind of funny. Last year's Bourbon Maple was White Barn labeled. This year's Bath & Body Works. And you know what? A lot of people ask me, difference between White Barn and Bath & Body Works. I think years ago, White Barn was a little bit more like upscale fragrant. I got my tea, by the way. I don't know. Anymore, I honestly cannot tell the difference between White Barn and Bath & Body Works. Because sometimes I get really good White Barn, and sometimes I get really good Bath & Body Works, and vice versa. Sometimes the White Barns aren't very good, and the Bath & Body Works are better. So I feel like now it is literally just a name. If you're brand new to Bath & Body Works, a lot of times in the store, what you'll see is you'll see a large Bath & Body Works, which carries the body care, and then off to the side, there's like an attachment you can walk through. There's a White Barn store, and that has all the candles in it. And usually around the holidays, especially, you know, Bath & Body Works has a ton of candles in the store too. And then they usually don't put the body care in the White Barn unless they're doing like a holiday display. A lot of times they'll put Halloween up in the center of the White Barn. So it's kind of just a branding thing. But a lot of people ask me about the difference between White Barn and Bath & Body Works. So this year, Bourbon Maple is labeled as a Bath & Body Works product, and it is fabulous. So the scent notes on this one are barrel-aged bourbon, sugared amber, and maple wood. And I think it's really difficult to figure out what this is based on the description. Because if you don't like a strong alcohol, boozy bourbon, or if you're not crazy about amber, you might be afraid to get this candle. It is the most delicious. I think it's more of a vanilla bourbon. Personally, it's very light on the bourbon. It's very fragrant, beautiful. It doesn't have a cologne or musky scent at all with that amber. Sometimes amber can be a little weird. And then maple wood, to me, feels like it's woodsy. It's not woodsy at all. It is creamy. It is maple. But what's nice about this one is the maple isn't too sweet. Because on the blueberry sugar pancakes, do I have that one around here? Blueberry, I have the small one. Blueberry sugar pancakes. I just had that out. Here it is. Blueberry sugar pancake, or I said blueberry sugar pancakes. You know what? That's the body care. The candle is the blueberry maple pancakes. This one is sickeningly sweet. So if you've had both of these candles, you know what I'm talking about. This one is almost like too much. I like it in small quantities, but blueberry maple pancakes is definitely like sickening sweet. Whatever they did with the maple bourbon, they've toned down that maple so it's not like that gross, sugary, over sweetness. It is perfect. I almost want to say, and let me know if you guys agree with me, I feel like Bonfire Bash, which is vanilla bourbon, creamy sandalwood, and cashmere musk, is the body care counterpart of the bourbon maple, or the maple bourbon. Did I just say that backwards? Bourbon maple. Either way, maple bourbon, bourbon maple. It really is very similar to the Bonfire Bash. I'm kind of wondering in hindsight if they decided to model Bonfire Bash after the bourbon maple candle. The only difference is they took out the maple in Bonfire Bash, which is kind of interesting. But there's very much a similarity in the creaminess. So if you like Bonfire Bash, you're going to love bourbon maple. The only difference is, like I said, there's no like cologne musky scent in the candle at all. It's just pure on creamy vanilla bourbon, touch of maple. You know how like when you go to one of the outdoor festivals and they have those maple candies? I could eat like 100 of those. Great for your blood sugar. They're so sweet and they're so expensive. I love maple candy so much, but that's kind of what it reminds you of. It's those wonderful maple candies with that wonderful like vanilla bourbon mixed in. But for me, this candle is like top 3 easily for fall. It is only an online exclusive, which is interesting. By the way, if they want to add a cousin to the body care and give us bourbon maple and body care, I'm all for that. I think we should do that. As far as the throw, oh my gosh, you guys, the throw on this is a solid medium. I'm even going to say a medium high because I've had this one burning all day, well, not all day, probably for about 3 hours, 3.5 hours in my living room, and it's filling the living room. I went in the kitchen, and as I'm walking through the dining room, the whole house smells like bourbon maple. It's wonderful. So trust me, if you're looking for a really smooth maple, not too sweet candle for fall, you're going to want to pick up bourbon maple. Candle sale today. These are $16.50. Probably get a better candle sale in a couple weeks, but that one's definitely worth it. So anyway, let me know what you think about bourbon maple. I will be back later. I got so much to review. I will see you guys then. Bye-bye.